Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be nominated. That's right, you tuned into us, and we love you for that. Thank you so much. It is me, Matthew E. Matthews, and tonight I am joined by
Shayla Derwent,
Rhys McCain,
and Taylor Edwards.
Now, we have had some eagle-eared listeners out there. We've made a couple of mistakes here and now.
some goofs, some gaffes.
It happens. Sometimes we get it wrong. So I've just got some lists. I got a list here of things, of retractions.
Mm-hmm.
I've given you each some, so you can read them out. So back in episode...
Well, actually, Taylor, you're an avid listener of the podcast, and you had some of your own that you were going to bring to us that were more perhaps critical than the sort of sanitized list that Matt gave you. Is that right?
Well, I do have a couple, but I will warn you, they are full throttle.
Yeah.
So
I think we need it. I know Matt's scared, but
I think we need to hear it.
I think we need to hear it, yeah.
My boots are quaking, but my heart is open.
I could have said my heart is aching, and then it would rhyme.
My heart is fine now. It'll be aching afterwards.
do you want another throttling based on that, Matt?
Look,
How many of your criticisms are missed rhymes?
I have a significant portion.
Maybe we can skip those because I think I'm on that. Like
Okay,
I'm
all right.
constantly talking to Matt about that. So just if we go for the other
no,
ones.
if I've missed rhymes, I want to hear it because I should have been more.
Number one, in episode 4, you said that, and I'm speaking straight to you,
Yeah.
Matthew E. Matthews.
Yeah.
You said that Hubba Bubba Sunday was filmed on location in Germany when we all know that Hubba Bubba Sunday was filmed in the original Hubba Bubba factory, which is located in Austria. Sanitizing.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't argue with that.
No, I
Got a
can't.
point.
But can we talk about Hubba Bubba Sunday? I actually just watched it recently. And I was sort of amazed by the rawness of Keira Knightley's performance. You know, it's like I feel like she's come into a new era, like post Pirates of the Caribbean, where
Which was a while ago.
yeah, it's taken her a while to get
taken
into
her
a
a
new
while.
era, I would
Yeah.
say. But with Hubba Bubba Sunday, I just feel like every movement that she makes, it feels like she might be about to kill someone in that scene. Even though there's no violence in the film at all,
No.
but there's a certain violence to the way she carries herself.
Bringing that energy.
Yeah,
It talks to the violence of bubblegum
yeah.
because when you
Pop,
pop, you don't exactly
Pop.
know whether it's going to happen.
no.
It could be a large one, it could be a small one, and it's in the mouth already. So you're already at risk of being killed.
Yeah.
And her performance was amazing. Though I will say her tear tracks were very deep in her face. And I found that personally, I know that we're not meant to criticize people's looks, but that was disgusting.
From what I've heard, the way sort of how she has reached this new sort of performance level is she went to this crying retreat for 3 years. That's why it took a while after Pirates of the
Yeah.
Caribbean.
3 years. That's how long it's been.
And they have to cry constantly in that retreat. So
Yeah.
she's literally had her face eroded
Okay, well,
by
say
her
that
tears.
on the title card of the film before we get into
You
it.
think every movie with Keira Knightley going forward should have what other people's appearances do you think there should be a title card about?
I've seen her since, and they've popped back out.
Oh,
which is
okay, they've
great.
popped
But
out,
just in
right.
that film, like if I was warned ahead of time that just rivets in
You
the
wouldn't be so
face,
distracted.
Oh, I could have saved myself 20 minutes of wondering.
I always feel like George of the Jungle too. If they had have said at the start, this isn't Brendan Fraser, then I would have known not to go.
Yeah.
Well, you would
have been there if they said, yeah.
Well, but at the start, the new actor says that he's not Brendan Fraser. That the new actor says, "I'm not Brendan Fraser."
yeah. But
And
you're already there.
I'm already there. That's too late.
So when do they say it?
I would prefer if directors could send me like an email
Uh-huh.
when they start making a film, whether or
They
not
start
when they start making a film, whether or not Brendan Fraser's on board.
Yeah.
That would help me out.
You would have, there would have been a big fallow period where, I mean, in terms of emails, it would have been a bountiful harvest of just no Brendan Fraser, no Brendan Fraser, no Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. So like, ever since the third Mummy film, like Hollywood directors had been nailing it.
Oh, they had been sending you emails?
No, they hadn't because he hadn't been in anything.
Wait, I thought you
So
wanted them to send you an email if he isn't in something.
I suppose that would be easy. Yeah.
Well, anyway, there's another complaint I've got here. Read one. This is one of the more soft ones because it's not one of Taylor's.
I just want Brendan Fraser based
I will
emails.
say though that was my only one.
That was your only one?
My only one.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
And then I
It was real
started
harsh.
off by saying my first one,
Mm.
and it can be the last.
Yeah, wow. Okay. I think it's a big one that we need to address, and think the repercussions of that feedback will be felt in this episode and all episodes in the future.
I'll be on top of the Austria-based films from now on.
This one just says Shayla hasn't said the word sherbet once. Comment?
Oh my gosh.
It's a kind of an oversight if you think about it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that I was supposed to be saying that word.
Still dancing around it, I see.
Well, no, it's not that I want to take on this feedback and I really want to learn from it and grow from it. And I want to sort of go away for a second and like just think about what I've done by not saying it.
By not saying what?
The word, and then sort of come back when I'm ready and when everyone else is ready I feel like there needs to be a bit of space.
Okay.
That's so brave.
Yeah.
That's so brave.
Thank you. I mean, look, I'm not the one to say if I'm brave or not, but I appreciate you saying that.
See, this is women in journalism.
Brave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to take on the feedback.
Sit down, Matt. I know you're trying to leave. Sit
Yeah,
down.
Down.
Sorry.
Come back to the table, man.
Okay. Yeah. I was ready to march on the streets. I thought that needed to be taken out to the people out there and let them know.
My bravity,
Your bravity.
braveness.
Bravity.
Yep.
You got it right the first time.
Thank you.
I'm not going to second guess a woman.
Good. And you shouldn't.
Second guess myself, maybe.
Shayla, do you have some feedback there that you want to read out?
Oh yeah. I've got a feedback here. Says that in episode 6, we talked about a sponsor, and the people didn't like the sponsor.
What? Who didn't they like?
I believe the sponsor was the video game Legends of Graham.
Yeah. Well, I guess the thing is, so everyone, if you don't know the game, it's quite famous. But just in case you don't know, Legends of Graham is a massively multiplayer Graham game. So everyone controls a different part of Graham's body, and it was on such a micro scale that people didn't realize for quite a long time how problematic Graham was, because the message boards he was posting on, like, individually when you're playing the game, you're just like, okay, it's like a little mini game. I move the finger up and down. You don't realize what you're typing out as a collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was part of the commentary of it, wasn't it? Wasn't that what the creator originally intended? For it to be just a big commentary on how, as individuals, we're not ever going to put ourselves out in risk and harm. We're going to go with the flow. We're going to go with the mob, the group. This is how fascism starts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was a commentary on how he didn't like his neighbor Graham.
I think it was a commentary on that Osmosis Jones needed a sequel and didn't get one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, see, it was meant to be a commentary on all of those things, actually. That's what the sponsor said in the email, but...
So what our audience was upset about was just that the message was confused.
Yeah, there was sort of like too many allegories, too many metaphors.
Stick to Osmosis Jones and we're good. If you deviate
see, that's
from
the most
Osmosis
important
Jones,
one. Our audience were really like, we need you to be talking about that. So, yeah.
And speaking of Osmosis Jones, our award night that we're talking about this week is Petri Dish Associates Limited.
Yeah.
And they publish a magazine on made out of bacteria. And you can read it if you have a microscope. And they also host an awards night with bacteria, starring bacteria. They run the whole thing. And they've got some really exciting sort of movie opinions and awards that they give out.
Very small, though. Nice,
Tiny
small,
award,
small production.
Well, this is good because all these big stars, they're like, what do you do with all these trophies? Where do you put them? I just put mine in the bathroom. This one blends right into a bathroom. Germs? Perfect.
It's. I'm going to say it's willing to make a difference. And that's what we need to look to for these modern directors is who's actually going to say something. Who's going to say something?
About what?
Are you asking him?
About topics. Who's going to say something? That's
Exactly.
that's
No
what the
one's
modern
saying
genre
things
is
anymore.
because you've got all these old-fashioned like your Scorseses, your other directors,
Old-fashioned.
old-fashioned other directors who have nothing to say.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. They're just like, some things happened. That's life. And even then, that's like risky and stands out. To say something's life, that's a standout for these old directors. A lot of them just put some actors together in a room and say, do some things.
Yeah, but these ones that Petri Dish are talking about, they're saying things. They're getting the world under a microscope. They're getting the bacteria under a microscope.
Yeah.
So I think the world needs them now and their work and their category of shortest sentence. Really, really timely. Good.
See, now I would love to know before we look at these clips real quick, what constitutes as a sentence? Is one word a sentence, or is that not quite a sentence?
If it has a punctuation mark.
It's a sentence.
That's the requirement.
Yeah, if it has punctuation.
Yeah.
So if it was just sort of like,
And that includes percentage sign. That includes
So something like
little
5%.
little hat. You know the little hat?
Yeah. The triangle.
Yeah, the little hat.
carrot
Correct. There you go.
or carrot, maybe.
The carrot.
The carrot, yeah.
Yeah, 5% is quite a short sentence then.
Yeah, that's a very short sentence.
We'll see how down they got it in these films.
see.
So the first nominee for shortest sentence is The Vineyard.
Ooh, that's a good one. Excuse me, I'm wanting more wine.
Of course. Here you are. This is one of our newest wines. Has not been aged very long at all.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yes.
I'm just
Don't
kidding,
look
I
a
wish.
day over 90.
90?
Well, I'm just trying to be kind.
I'm 35.
Whoa. Whoa.
Excuse me, madam. Would you like me to kill this man?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Thank you very much.
I will send over our newest sommelier.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, geez, hello. Would you like some wine?
Oh, hello there, little boy. Yes, please. Do you have an RSA? I don't care. Wine, please.
Sure, I'll get you the oldest wine in the house for the oldest...
Finish that sentence and I'll have you killed. I don't care how old you are.
Madame?
Yes. Thank you.
Madame,
Yes.
I am the last remaining staff member. Before I meet an untimely end by just telling the truth about how grisly old you look.
Okay. That's it.
Oh,
So you can finish your sentence, but you will have to die.
well, I was just going to say, the wine is as red as your eyes.
Well, thank you very much.
And you look like a 1,000-year-old hag.
Oh my god, die. Right, well, I'll just get the wine myself.
So that was what's it called?
The Vineyard.
The Vineyard. Of course. I always forget it because I get it mixed up with V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Just name wise. I loved this movie. Just the sort of languid atmosphere of the final 2 acts, where it's just our main character sort of enjoying wine by herself in a vineyard, or sort of scrambling around trying to find some more wine because the sommeliers out there.
It does have that like weird cut where like she's scrambling around looking for wines. She's getting covered in the blood from the people that have died, and then it cuts to a very red glass of wine that she drinks slowly, and it's like, okay, is that wine? Is that wine?
Interesting.
And they don't answer it.
This was an M. Night Shyamalan
Yeah.
one. And I think, I'll be honest, I think maybe borrowed a little bit too much from The Beach
Yeah.
because the woman just
Old.
kept
Yeah.
aging.
Yeah.
By the end of it, just like a bag with
Yeah.
sticks, essentially.
I think it was what I heard from the behind the scenes was that Saoirse Ronan had read that if you sort of play a role where you have to put on some sort of unappealing makeup of some kind, like Charlize Theron in Monster, that sort of thing, it sort of is a good way to get into the Oscar consideration. But she wasn't happy with what makeup was doing in the early scenes, and she just kept insisting they make it worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have time for reshoots, so that's what...
Oh, so that's not part of it. That's just...
It wasn't meant to be, but I mean, the author is dead, so it is part of it.
It is
Yeah.
part of it, yeah, I
And
suppose.
thank God you just told me that, because this whole time I thought that she had really terrible tear lines. But it was just makeup,
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
feel
just
so much better
makeup.
about that movie.
No, yeah, it's just because the Oscars hate women. So
Yeah, you can't
they
forget
need to
about
look
that.
ugly to win in the
Yeah.
awards.
And hot contender because again, bag with
Ugly.
sticks.
Really,
Woof.
really. But
Real
the acting
grenade.
Acting.
as a bag with sticks, really
So let's
good.
talk about sentence length
Yeah.
there.
The die.
I think
Or was it oh my
I
god?
think it was
die?
oh my god.
Or was it a run-on sentence? There was a comma before that.
I think
I think it was oh my god.
the punctuation mark between oh my god, comma, die.
Okay.
So I think the comma
Oh, I was
constitutes
saying
a
that
new
maybe there was a comma
sentence.
even before oh my god, and so it was actually what she was saying before that, which was
That too.
yeah,
I haven't read the script, so I don't exactly know the
yeah.
punctuation.
That's
Yeah.
tough. It's
It's-
tough to know. But it makes the award exciting because we don't know if
Yeah,
if this is in
It
contention.
could have also been the sound effects of the.
Does onomatopoeia count?
well,
We don't know.
If they wrote it out in the script and
Yeah.
also use like a full stop,
Like kablamo, full
Yeah.
stop.
do they have to show the word on the screen? Because that movie did show the words on the screen for
Yeah,
all the sound
Batman,
effects.
60s Batman style.
Well, yeah, that was the inspiration for the film. That and the book.
Yeah, and then Adam West was the second.
The small
sommelier.
boy.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Now that you said
Yeah,
that,
Romeo
'Cause he-
Caesar is the first one.
Because he'd actually gotten the opposite advice to Saoirse Ronan. It's like, if you're old, play really young.
Yeah.
And that's what gets you back to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the child had a sentence and died during the sentence. Do we count if a child dies during a sentence?
I think they finished the sentence at the pearly gates of heaven.
Okay. Okay, so probably quite a long one then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he would be like, oh my God, what happened? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And it all just
you,
would
got
have
all of that,
Are you
and
my
then-
dad?
And then Gabriel says,
I don't even know if punctuation exists in heaven.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
It does?
Okay, great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, have you read the Bible?
Yeah, but that's it on Earth. I don't know if you knew that.
It says on it on earth as in heaven.
Got it.
Oh, cool.
You guys-
That's so
Guys,
cool.
I've been inviting you every week to my Bible studies group, and this is the fun we can have.
That explains this bit of criticism that says, Shayla and Rhys, you haven't been showing up to Bible study. Was that you, Matt?
Yes.
It says anonymous cool podcast host.
Yes, but I wrote that when I was listening,
be.
so
Can't be Matt. Yeah, no,
Sorry,
you're right. I just read the name. That wouldn't make any sense.
yeah, okay. Well,
So what's the next movie?
Oh, this is exciting. Shortest sentence. What else was nominated? I'm really hoping for Jerky Meow Meow.
Oh, while
Jerky,
we're
yeah.
looking, can we just
Yeah.
Just watch a little bit of it?
Yeah, we need to.
Okay, yeah, let's just
need to see
even if it's not nominated, let's just hear it.
No.
Yeah,
only a
good.
30-second clip.
Yeah.
30
Just a little
seconds.
taste.
Jerky
Seems
meow,
long.
Well, put it on. Press play.
Jerky Meow Meow. Oh, Jerky Meow Meow.
Oh my God, he's the best singer in this whole land.
Wait, say that again.
He's the best singer in this whole land.
Whole land. That will be my name. Jerky Meow Meow.
It's whole land, everyone.
Jerky
Everybody.
Meow Meow.
Oh my God, that man's got a gun. Don't worry, I'll save you.
Yeah, and the dance moves. That's what it's just one of those fun, feel good musicals where it's just like, wow, they're having so much fun in that.
Because it's an animated one too.
Yeah.
So the star with purple eyes, even though it jumped in front of the bullet, the bullets were actually just kisses.
Yeah.
Oh, they were shaped like bullets. I didn't know.
Yeah. When they landed, they
And the
gave a little like.
A lot of blood came out, and like there was a funeral scene, but that was all just part of the. So the funeral was actually a hug.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they could do it open casket.
Yeah.
It's Baz Luhrmann at it again.
Mhm.
What if?
Yeah.
What if instead of swords there were guns? What if instead of the skis there were parachutes? What if instead of kisses there were bullets?
That's right.
Yes.
And that piece of jerky went on to become a mega superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? And it's based on a future true story, so it's going to come true.
It will
It's
have been true.
It's going to be true soon. They
And I'm
even
excited.
had like a
I'm
timer.
excited to see an actual.
They had a timer in the cinema the
Yeah,
whole
that was
time.
great.
And then I was like, is this just in the movie? But I went back another week and the times had changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby Girl was playing, but they had the different time. Yeah, it's just they just installed a countdown at the local cinemas. It's great.
Sorry, you had a real
Yeah,
thing?
what was it? Was Jerky now nominated?
No, it's been snubbed again.
Man.
I guess the
That's
bacteria
ridiculous.
people just don't like it.
Yeah,
Well, what would the shortest sentence be in Jerky Meow Meow?
because Whole Land does sort of talk and he just sort of in a stream of consciousness.
Yeah, actually, that might be why it was.
Yeah.
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 Maybe if we get a longer sentence. Maybe that.
Do a director's cut. Oh, I see. If there's an award for longest
for
sentence.
a longer
Yeah,
sentence,
right.
then.
Sorry.
Yeah.
For longer sentence than the shortest sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can only hope.
Can only hope.
One
Only hope.
day, the bigwigs at Hollywood will wake up and know that long sentences is what we want from films.
Well, I think when Jerky Meow Meow inevitably comes true, I think that's
They'll wake up.
It's true, yeah.
And we've been
think there'll be any
saying that on this
biopics?
podcast a lot. Wake up, Hollywood elite. Wake up.
The next film is Big House, Small People.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of knocking out this wall here and just sort of getting sort of consumed by the vastness of space.
Oh yeah, that's a fairly standard housing upgrade. We got lots of people out in this sort of area looking for the eternal cosmic torment of the void, so it's probably not too hard to.
That's sort of what I was thinking. But do you think it'll clash with the tiles?
Okay, so I don't.
Can I call my aunt in for this?
Yeah, call your aunt in because tiles is a very personal experience.
Aunt Teak.
Oh, there she is. She's coming.
It's coming down the hill.
Just
I'm coming very slowly.
yeah.
She's got great thoughts on interior design.
Oh, she looks like she's stopping to examine something. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, pick my bones back up. Oh, I'm headed. Oh, my boy Jonathan.
Aunt Teak, I was just wondering if we knock this wall through here,
Yes.
it's gonna make the space unfathomably big. And I was just wondering, do you think that clashes with the tiles at all?
It doesn't matter what the tiles say when you're facing the void.
That's so true. So you think go for it?
I reckon go for it. Because if you can't go for it, you'll never find a wife.
Aunt Teak.
What? I'm just saying, or a husband, Aunt Teak is open.
I promise you, give me 10 years, there'll be little great nephews and great nieces running around for you.
Well, if you don't knock down this wall and make a big void for you to have so many plasm children, Aunt Teak will curse you.
No, that's fair. You've already cursed me once before, trapping me in this giant house dimension.
Yes, and is this man staying as well?
No, I'll probably head out in about an hour or so.
Yeah, this is just the tradie that I got in.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm only here for a quote at the moment.
Yeah.
You want to be a void food?
No. I've got to build a sort of trans-dimensional cosmic entity. It starts off in the form of some small bus stations, but it does sort of evolve naturally over time, and you got to put a lot of groundwork into that to make sure that the dimensions are right.
The void does hunger, though.
Jonathan, this looks like a real cat.
Yeah, I haven't put in the void yet, so.
Oh, you think not void? You think I should get married to this?
He's got a nice
Should I lock
sounding
this
job.
down?
Hey, I don't.
He sounds like he's very accomplished.
I don't want to upset anyone. I am taken already. I'm married to the job.
And he's funny too. Arnie.
Oh.
We got to talk about the tiles though, because right now you say don't care about the tiles.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna care about.
You are gonna care about them
gonna
after.
care.
You're gonna care about them after.
When the wall's gone.
Well, occasionally the wall will be gone. The void will be.
What if I put like a mat down or like a shag rug?
No, so they fly right into the void every time.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you put your mattress on like a hoist or something. You can't just be mattress on the floor.
So a mat, just a mat. I meant just over the tiles. But now that you say it, maybe I could just put a mattress like.
Don't put a mattress on the floor. You'll never attract a wife or a husband. And this man looks pretty good.
What are your thoughts on like a sleeping bag situation?
So I find that when I'm in a residence that has an eternal tormenting void, a quite fun sort of modern take on the bedroom arrangement is hanging by hooks.
Right, that makes sense. Because every time I've tried to do like an IKEA bed frame, it's just straight into the void.
Can you put in a hook for two?
A hook for two? Yeah.
Wait, test it for yourself, honey.
Oh, Teak, it sounds like you're flirting with him now.
I'm married to the law.
The fundamental laws of the universe. Yes, I know.
That's what I'm married to.
So what I think is important is getting the tiles right. I'm going to circle back.
Okay, so you think I need to change the tiles if I'm going to take this wall out?
Yeah, you need to consider it because right now you're saying it doesn't matter. 2 days after you've got the void coming in and suddenly blood is pooling down from walls,
Yeah.
where's it going to go?
On the top.
What I'm sort of thinking now is like, if there is a curse on this abode, regardless, do I need to knock the wall through?
Oh,
Like,
have you guys already got a curse on the abode?
yeah, there's a
Yeah,
curse
is
on
that
the abode.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
Is that a problem?
Have you got paperwork for it? I'd need to inspect.
Antique, did you do it
I-
properly, or did you
Have
do
you filed
did
it
you do a
with the
bodge
Arts
job?
Council?
I did a bodge job.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
guess it's just self.
Don't
I'm gonna
cry.
We didn't apply to the council or anything.
I'm
no.
going to pretend that I didn't hear that. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I'm very grateful.
I'm going to come back in 2
Antique,
weeks.
Stop tracing his pecs.
If you found it in your heart to forgive an old crow, why don't you come back for dinner with Jonathan here?
No, it wasn't a joke before. I am married to the job. I have pledged.
He's funny too.
Honey, what are you doing here?
Oh.
You were meant to be home an hour ago.
Yeah, sorry. This. You're never
Hi,
gonna.
I'm the job. Nice to meet you.
You're never gonna believe this.
What?
These old numpties, they've cursed the house without filing paperwork.
Excuse me, it was my aunt. My aunt did it.
Are you sure you'd be cool?
Have you? You've been living knowingly under
Yeah.
the cursed premises.
No, you're right.
You don't get to claim ignorance.
That's
Unfortunately,
fair. That's fair.
Well, put me away then. Go on, job. Take me away. Put me away. Throw me in the void. And then
Are you
when
Job like from the book of Job in the Bible?
That is me.
Mm.
Yeah, I get that a lot because it's me.
do you want a signing? Do you want a book signing?
I don't have a Bible because anytime I take it across the threshold, it bursts into flames.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can get in.
Oh, I have a curse on me. A legitimate one.
Well, that is very true. Yeah.
yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We
no.
know.
We're aware.
Mm.
back in my day, we didn't need these things called licenses. We didn't need paperwork. We just went out there. We killed a goat and we said, "I'll curse you," and everything worked out fine.
No, you needed paperwork. Have you spent your whole life not filing paperwork for curses?
So, my aunt, classic boomer.
Classic boomer.
Always she's just doing curses left and right. Without,
Always saying in my day without any actual prescience about what your day actually was.
Would you say that this is something that you're bonding over?
No, I'm
maybe.
No, I think I'm. No, I think.
I mean, in the book of Job, I believe he was tempted away from his wife, or bad things happened to his partner.
I don't need you to remind me of.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, if you divorce Job now, get out of Dodge, come to my curse, which is just about the unending void being in my house.
No, that's actually really uncool for you to say.
We're very happy. Thank you very much. Look, we've gone through some trials and tribulations, but we're very happy.
He's good. I can see why God and the devil chose this guy to tempt.
Job's very funny. Job's very funny. Job,
can I get your thought on something? These tiles. What do you think? If we knock the wall through, will we have to change the tiles? Or?
I feel like the wall really brings things together.
Talk about
Keep the wall.
tiles and trebudations.
And that was the sentence that was nominated.
A few words in there. Talk about trials and tribulations.
Tribulations. I think because it was a bad sentence.
Yeah, it sort of sticks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the words really big as well.
Yeah. I think sort of like some of them don't count.
Oh, so if you say the word wrong, then it doesn't count
that
as one of the.
doesn't count.
That makes sense.
Oh,
None of the words were said wrong there.
Oh,
Trebudations.
Trebudations? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why are you so defensive? You didn't write this film. Matt, sit down. We've not finished talking about it.
You guys are bringing an interesting energy, and I don't want to criticize anyone here, but Cool
So-
podcaster might have some things to say. That's all I'm gonna say. Cool podcast host.
Well,
might
I've
have some
actually
messages for us.
got a message from Cool Podcast host on this piece of paper that you handed at the beginning.
Yeah, I handed out all these pieces of
It-
paper.
It
Wow, let's look
says,
in the post.
yeah, well, it says a lot of the audience apparently are sort of not feeling the way that we keep making fun of some of these movies that a really cool person wrote, and then it says from anonymous cool podcast host.
When an anonymous cool podcast host says it, I do feel bad. I don't. Maybe it is a real word.
It might be.
Yeah,
I don't know. All the
If only there was a way to
and
find out.
therefore it should count towards the limit, and so it's probably not going to win.
That's an interesting idea. If words that don't exist don't count.
We discussed that earlier.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was writing something unrelated.
Okay, yeah. What
So-
do we have a final nominee?
I think so. Yeah, of course.
Oh, we do. Yeah, great.
I'll just switch tabs here. You don't need to see any of that. Grup 2.
Pardon?
Grup 2.
Oh, Grup 2.
Grup
Oh.
2. The sequel to Grup.
I thought it was
The
one word,
first
but you're saying
one.
Grup 2.
No.
Yeah.
Grup
Of course.
2.
I
Oh
love
yeah, the
Grup.
first one was so great.
Yeah.
No wonder the second one got nominated.
Mm.
My name's Grup.
Well there, Grup. Aren't we just having an interesting walk down the city streets today?
Oh, yep.
You think you can walk down old Bayview Terrace without me noticing?
Hey, I'm just Grup.
And that's what I love about you.
I don't want to get involved in this whole sort of machismo thing you got going on. I'm just Grup.
You don't want to get involved? My parents didn't want to get involved. That's what they said to me, and now I'm mad. I was about to forgive you, but now I'm mad.
Well, what did Grup do?
You reminded me of my parents, and that's not your fault. It's an innocuous thing that you did, but nonetheless, I'm gonna take it out on you. Partner.
Uh-oh. 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 I'm getting indigestion again. Grup's getting indigestion.
You know what happens when Grup gets indigestion? My mom used to sing me a song when I got indigestion. I don't.
I'm gonna eat Jupiter and then someone sings me a song.
I don't. Dear little baby, it's okay.
What's that?
You're gonna have a good time today.
Grup.
Even though your tummy hurts.
My name's
That's
Grup.
not a reason for you to act worse to the other people around you today.
My name's
Hey,
Grup.
hey, yo, if it's
Grup.
okay for you to hurt, then everything is fine.
Oh.
Don't worry and chill.
Grup.
That is how we pay the bills.
Wow. Just because I have indigestion doesn't mean I have to eat a planet.
And just because my parents abandoned me, doesn't mean I have to fight you. Geez, Grup, you saved another town.
That's because I'm Grup.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why we love Grup.
We love Grup. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we finally get to talk about the Grup Cinematic Universe.
I'm so glad they've given us the 10-year plan of all the Grup sequels they're going to do.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for Grup 4.
Yeah, do you want to show us? Should we see if we can get a little?
Grup 4.
Yeah, because they filmed Grup 4 already. They
Yeah.
filmed Grup 2 to 6 all at once.
Yeah, we've got an exclusive clip of Grup 4.
Let's see it. I think we can quickly see a clip from Grup 4.
Yeah.
Daddy?
Yes, little Grup.
People at school are picking on me.
Here's what you say. My name's Glip,
My name's Glip.
because that's your name.
That's my name.
And my name's Grup.
And my name's Grup.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
my name's Grup.
Hey, have you had breakfast today?
Oh, no, not yet. I was going to get myself a big old steak.
Oh dear, make sure you cook it nice and good. Don't want you getting indigestion on your second day of school.
Oh, I was just going to eat it raw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what happens when Glip gets indigestion.
Gonna eat New York.
Oh, it's so cute. He's only in cities. The whole city's gone. And my name's Grup.
Daddy, did I do bad?
No, Glip. You just did Glip.
Yes, my name's Grup.
No, you idiot.
Ooh.
It goes a very sort of like Father of the Bride, Cheaper by the Dozen type direction, which I love.
You know what's
There was whose Grup gave birth to Glip,
Yeah.
Glup, Graup, and Grup.
Yeah, and Timothy Chalamet.
Mm.
Mm.
You know what's absolutely wild? While you guys were watching that clip, I don't know if you noticed, I stepped out.
Yeah.
They sent us a clip of Grup 5 on DVD.
No way.
Yeah, they did.
They really
Put it on.
Yeah, let's go. Just a little clip.
Just go to minute 27.
I always do.
Mr. President, we need you to put in the code.
My name's Grup.
Is that the code? Mr. President, please. Please, New York is gone. Ty. Ty is gone. All the ties.
Ty
No.
is gone.
Yeah.
Ty. The ties are gone.
Yes.
Grup
No.
loves ties. My name's Grup.
I know, Mr. President. All the photos of you in the
Who
White
is
House.
Mr. President? My name is Grup.
Grup,
Yeah.
you are the president.
I was democratically elected to the position of president.
Of course you were.
Yes.
Everyone adores you, Grup.
I know. My name's Grup. Why wouldn't they?
Grup, we need you to put in the code.
I would like to implement the purge.
No, that was so quick. Mr. President, Mr. President. Look, I don't want to question
Things
your
are gonna
ways.
be run a little differently.
Oh my god! Grub's got a chainsaw.
My name's Grup.
Oh boy.
That's so crazy. You would think that they wanted to they want to bury the lead on that scene a little bit, but to give us that now,
Oh
they
yeah,
must
like
have some wild things in store for the rest of the film.
what's gonna happen in the rest of the film?
And I love the sort of cool runnings direction they went with that. Just based on that clip, it seems like that's sort of the direction they're going in.
Yeah.
Crazy. I can't imagine what budget they saved by filming all 5 of those at once.
Should we find out who won the? I know who I'm
Yeah, I know who
voting
I'm
for,
voting
but we'll listen to these little bacteria announcing the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
The
get
winner.
Oh yeah.
I'll just hold the microphone up to the petri dish then. These will pick it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a microscope. It's a microphone.
Microphone. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Just Shayla resignedly laughing.
I felt like I saw that in slow motion.
It's not that funny.
We're in the home stretch. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, jeez. What a megaphone that is.
Really, it looks like a microphone to me.
Yes, but I'm quite small. So from my perspective,
Well, I'm
it's
also-
quite mega.
I'm also small. We're the same bacteria size.
Yes, we were one bacteria that
Now
split.
we're two.
into two, as is all the millions of our brethren gathered here today. Hello.
Do you guys want to hear who won shortest?
We already know we're you, but say it anyway.
Let's all say it at the same time.
It was
The child dying counted.
Wow. So when you pass on to another realm, your sentence stops counting.
Yeah. Well, it's the sentence because it's crossed between.
That's
the mortal
essentially a
point.
punctuation mark.
Oh, the ultimate.
Yeah.
The ultimate.
Death is the ultimate punctuation mark.
the
That is true.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's a shame that the actor had to die to make that award, to make that
Yeah, we
film
cover a
happen.
lot of movies with very poor safety standards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't it a very old actor too who died? Who was playing the young boy?
That's right, Adam West.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, this might be the first time you guys are hearing this.
Sorry, let me just edit this Wikipedia page.
Be real quick about it, yeah. You got to get everything into past tense ASAP.
Right, Control F.
Is
Hopefully he didn't
Not-
play a someone who was on an island, because then you go from island to Wasland and it'll be a whole thing. I'm sorry. Wow, what
I
an
appreciate it.
episode. My name is Rhys McCain. You can follow me, Rhys Makes Things, on Instagram. If you want to see what shows I got coming up. In April, I'll be doing not only a show that I'm sure will be plugged later, but also Nonsense and Sensibility, a Jane Austen themed improv show that's very loose and funny, and we have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, at Big Four Theatre, come along and see Nonsense and Sensibility.
You can check me out at. This is Taylor Edwards, by the way.
Oh,
I don't know if we've
hello.
met. You can check me out at.
I didn't see you come in there.
Hi. Taylor was comedian on Instagram, and I also got a bunch of shows coming up. Post April, you can definitely check out a Hot Shot Adventures, where I take a random pop culture property and I turn it into a role play game played live by some of my comedian friends for your pleasure. So if you enjoy pleasure, go find the link tree on my Instagram.
April 4th, and this is me, Matthew E. Matthews. I am doing what is hopefully an absolutely wild, adventurous quiz show called Cold Shots. I'm going to work on the delivery of that. I think I'll have to start saying the title is Cold Shots because I don't want to say cold right before cold. Cold Shots. 4 comedians against the toughest. What did I say? It's the four comedians versus the toughest quiz this town's ever seen.
Wow.
It's going to be wild.
And I probably have stuff going on. Oh, this is Shayla, by the way.
Oh, so nice to see you.
Nice to
Can
see
they
you
follow
too.
SHLT Theatre?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I should be telling people about that every single time. I don't mention that. Yeah, I have a theatre company, SHLT Theatre. You can follow it.
You have a theatre company?
And that's
More or less.
SHLT.
Shayla, you told me you were homeless and destitute and your only hope for life was to be invited on a podcast.
Yeah, I say that to everyone.
Matthew, sit down. We're not finished.
Shayla has gotten on so many podcasts that way.
Yeah. Yep.
She's a guest on WTF with Mark Maron next week.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm also on NPR.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay,
you're on
so-
Serial, weirdly.
Yeah.
They're reviving it.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you were telling me before that they're doing a reunion episode of Friends starring you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so cool.
You haven't mentioned this before at all.
No, yeah, I got so many things going on. I really should be plugging them.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want me on your podcast, I really need.
How much? What's? All right. Yeah. Sorry. You can't. Do you ask for an? No. Anyway.
Shayla's in a KFC ad. You should check it out.
Yep. KFC. Yeah, that's.
Can you give us a
favorite.
sound bite from that KFC ad?
Welcome to KFC. How can I help you?
Whoa.
That's awesome.
So nice. That's awesome.
That's the dream.
So good.
You made it.
Yeah.
You,
No, no.
yeah.
Get me nominated.
Move over. Reunion episode of Friends.
Yep.
Well, Shayla, seeing as how you're the big celebrity here,
Yeah.
would you like to leave us with your final quote?
Yeah, I'd like
Your
to
favorite
leave you.
quote? Wait, what?
Yeah, so this quote is from The Rotten Stench of the Northside Barbecue. And I was in this one as a famous person. And
Wow.
So this is your quote from the film?
yeah, my favorite line that I said was PU, this Northside stinks.
Got him.
That's so Northside.